What's up, y'all? This is my first YouTube video, and I'm really fucking nervous, but I want to talk about some shadow work and how shadow work is really a missing ingredient for quote-unquote manifestation. I'm just gonna be doing my makeup. So the spiritual community loves to talk about manifesting your dream life and how you can manifest whatever you want. And I do believe in that to an extent. However, if you have trauma or insecurities, and let's be fucking real, we all have trauma, we all have insecurities. You can really either make it your excuse or your motivation. So, with that being said, some people choose to learn more about their insecurities and where they come from. And some people just want to deny the fact that they're not perfect. And that's basically what shadow work is. None of us are perfect. We're all conditioned by our parents, our society, our peers growing up, all that. And most of that conditioning is not even us. I mean, some people go to college to get a job that their parents want them to get, like being a lawyer, for example. They study their ass off. They're tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. And what they really want is to be a fucking kindergarten teacher. I don't know. Or an artist. So to do shadow work, you really have to take the time to understand where those insecurities are coming from. And to be real with you, I think that the best way to do shadow work is through journaling. Where did those insecurities and beliefs come from? What is it holding you back from doing now? And, you know, if you take the time to actually dive deep, and that's just an example. I mean, another example could be relationships. Do you find yourself dating the same guy with a different face? Do you attract guys that cheat on you or are alcoholics? You know, you really have to examine where that comes from, and that could be codependency. And what kind of example was set for you growing up? And unless you do the work to discover where these things come from, you're just going to keep holding on to them. And that's going to hold you back from making your dreams come true. Don't get me wrong, I am a big believer in the power of positive thinking, because you really can change your life with your thoughts. I mean, shit. Your thoughts are so fucking powerful. I mean, if you get up out of bed every morning and say it's going to be a great fucking day and you're excited about it, it's a lot more likely to be a great fucking day than if you start your day scrolling on your phone, looking at people's lives who appear to be perfect. Because on social media, a lot of people's lives are not as they seem. Like, for example, last year, actually, 2023, over a year ago, I went somewhere with someone to visit in Florida. And this person's life on Instagram, the person that we went to go visit, beautiful, always on the beach, nice house, beautiful clothes, posting all these inspirational quotes and spirituality and yoga and healing. I post shit like that too. But this person's life looks so perfect. So we get there, and I don't really know this person that well. I just went with someone, and I do follow her on Instagram, and her page is really fucking cute. So it doesn't take me long to realize that this person's life is not what it appears to be from Instagram. Really a nice house, beautiful things, beautiful clothes, but can't really make the ends meet financially. So, you know, money and material things are not everything. And when a lot of people think about what they want to manifest, it's something material, like that BMW or that fancy house on the beach. And then also this person is drinking a bottle or two of wine every night, which that's a lot. I mean, even one glass of wine a night, if you can do that responsibly and it doesn't affect you, that's cool. But whenever I used to drink, even one drink a day was starting to be too much. That wasn't that it made me drunk, it's that it made me fucking depressed. But let's be real. If someone's drinking that much every day, they're trying to escape something. They're not really happy with their life. So if you do shadow work, you can definitely overcome what you're escaping from, and you have to face the fear. We all have fears, and meeting the darkest parts of yourself is really fucking gross. Like, I think about the parts of myself that I don't like, and it is so cringe. For example, one of the things I've been most insecure about my whole life has been my voice. And that's because I was picked on a lot as a kid for my voice. I used to have a lisp, and people just picked on me for it. They made fun of how I speak really monotone. They always asked me if I was high. And it wasn't really in a mean way or a bullying. Like, I wasn't getting bullied. It was more teasing. But I was really insecure about it. And because I was insecure about it, which, I mean, let's be real, your opinion of yourself is the only opinion that matters. I was so shy. I was scared to speak up. I mean, even whenever I was in groups of people and they were being nice to me, I was fucking terrified. Like, I would just be quiet, and then whenever I got a little older, sometimes people thought I was stuck up. But it was actually because I was just fucking terrified of what they thought about my voice, which is so silly and sad. But you know what? Our biggest insecurities can become our greatest power. And another example of this was I wanted to be a dancer for 3 years before I went to audition at the club. And I was getting so fucking tired of bartending, but I was just scared. And finally I just fucking did it, and I wish I would have done it sooner. And that's why this is my first YouTube video, because no one's probably gonna see it. And if you do, I hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe. I am gonna be talking a lot about shadow work, overcoming insecurities, and how shadow work really is the key to manifesting your dream life. Because I do believe in manifestation and the law of attraction and shit like that. I've experienced it, but you know, when I've experienced it the most, or the biggest, or the most powerful, is after I've taken time to do shadow work and learn where my insecurities are coming from and how those beliefs about myself are just beliefs. They're not actually true. So if you're insecure about something, ask yourself why. Like, who told you that story about yourself? Because it's just a story, and you can rewrite your own story. So, peace. Have a good day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more mindset tips, shadow work tips, and astrology.